Okay, so the last types of problems that you'll see in this assignment are where you asked to find the axis of symmetry or the vertex algebraically. So just to refresh your memory, the vertex is always either the highest or the lowest point on the parabola. So in this particular parabola here, because it opens downward, the vertex is the highest point, which is roughly about where I'm putting that dot. The axis of symmetry is an invisible line that runs through the center of a parabola. So let's pretend this is a straight line, which it definitely isn't, but this is running through approximately the center of this parabola. So it's always in the form x equals some number. So in this case, it might be like x equals maybe 2.8 or something like that. And if you were to take this parabola and fold it over this, invisible line, this piece would match directly over this piece. So it would fold right over onto itself. And we can use this axis of symmetry in order to figure out exactly what the vertex is. So there is a formula for the axis of symmetry. The formula is negative b over 2a. So the axis of symmetry can be found using this formula, negative b over 2a. So we know from the standard form of a quadratic function that this value here, negative 3, is a. This value here of positive 48 is b. And this value of negative 95 is c. So we can use this to figure out what our axis of symmetry is, and therefore, and what our vertex is ultimately. So the axis of symmetry is actually the same as the a value of the x value of your vertex. So if we find the axis of symmetry, we found the x value of the vertex, and then we can plug in that value of x in order to get the y coordinate of the vertex. So it might make more sense when we actually do this. So we're going to use this formula, the negative b over 2a formula. So b is 48, so I'm going to say negative 48, because it's negative b, over 2 times the value of a, which is negative 3. So negative 48 divided by negative 6, 2 times negative 3 is negative 6, gives me negative 48 over negative 6. Negative 48 divided by negative 6 is positive 8. So I'm not done yet because I need to actually now find the value of y, the y coordinate of the vertex. So we're going to have to plug in 8 into this function. So when we plug in 8, wherever I see an x, I'm going to replace that with 8. And then I'm going to use my calculator to do this. So I'm going to go here to the calculator, and I'm going to say, so mine's kind of cut off, so I'm going to use my calculator here because it's kind of cut off for me. So I'm going to say negative 3 parentheses 8 squared plus 48 times 8 minus 195. So I got negative 3. I'll write that down. So this came out to negative 3. So therefore, my answer should be 8 for the vertex, 8 comma negative 3. See, that is correct. So let's just go through maybe what delta math has shown you here. Okay, so as we can see, They broke it down for you. The A value is -3, B value 48, C value -195. They found the axis of symmetry using the axis of symmetry formula. Again, you have to memorize this. It's not provided to you on any test. You will get the quadratic formula, but that's down the road. And then you plug in the correct values, which is what we did to get x equals 8. And then you substitute 8 back into the original equation to get a y value of -3. All right, this can be a little challenging at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's really just using a formula. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments of the video or on the Google Classroom page, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Good luck, everyone.